Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. In the last episode, we witnessed a very brutal murder that Maya apparently seems to be a part of. But in this episode, it looks like we're going to be starting off by asking this young lady what her deal is and if she saw anything. So, what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, talking to dead people and, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, allergic to sesame seeds. They, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, fell sick and came in here to, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I, slept for a really long time. Alright. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch? So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? What? Oh, that. I, totally know nothing. So who was, killed? Well, the surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Oh, I don't know any Dr. Gray. Well, you just told us you introduced him to this place. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, a long time ago, I was a patient, yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Doesn't really look like we have anything to present to get more information out of her. Oh. I had a really good nap and I was thinking of leaving it like this, so it's all set for tonight. I prefer sleeping on a maid bed. So. There's no one here, as usual. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere else before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Looks like we're gonna have to win her over. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. What's all the buzz? Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. This is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. Aw, sleep over with Gumshoe. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Oh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya, what am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Alright, calm down, Maya. Just take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master of this, or something, of the Korean School of Channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title was passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Sorry if I slur my words, by the way. I had a few to several drinks before we started. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. Well, we know how it ends, Phoenix, so yeah, it is a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then, you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. Alright, I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. Look, I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you're prepared, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. What? What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed those people. I killed those people. I killed that person. Sorry, I should not drink. With these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Aw. Help me. Nick, help me, I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Wait. This jewel... This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Alright, thanks, Maya. You hang in there. We'll be back. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Well, we better go examine. The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Miss Maya, and I thought to bring her some items that make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya to you, good sir. Ugh, she is one scary lady. Oh, dear sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. Alright. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling the spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. Yeah. Why did you have it locked from the inside? How would that be protecting Maya? Because all that would be doing is preventing us from getting in. I'm kind of sus on Aunt Morgan. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be... that folding screen there. It is in the Korean sacred writings. Along with the Korean sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. And now we have a motive. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Not liking the vibes from that woman. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Oh, is that that must be the urn that she was talking about. Yep. Let's move into the side room. Oh, hey, you're that guy from yesterday? The, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire? That's right. Wait, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and... you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, that's what you meant? You should have been, more, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. It's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, what was I talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? There's so much for me to, study here. The medium's training, or, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose, this village is the real thing after all. So, I asked if I could stay here for, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him like yesterday too? That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was... yeah, she did freak out a little bit when we mentioned him. She was a patient of his long time ago, okay. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Was this box always here? Yeah, I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box of storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costume sit at the bottom. Alright, doesn't seem to be much we can get out of you. And actually, why don't we end it there for today's episode, right where we started with Ini, or us talking to Ini. So next episode, we're going to have to do something about this Magatama. Apparently, Pearl will know what to do with it. Oh, actually, Ini does. Wow, it's a Magatama. Oh, you shouldn't have. This is so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. That should be my line. Alright, I guess you didn't know too much about it. But yeah, we'll try to hunt down Pearl in tomorrow's episode. Or not necessarily tomorrow's episode, but in the next episode, we'll try to find Pearl and give her the Magatama. Hopefully that'll help out Maya, because she said Pearl will know what to do with it. But yeah, that's what we'll do in the next episode. So until then, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you then.